stray. A simple world where love would bloom in every corner of the living room. Oh, the golden thread, it ties us tight through black and white into the light. A reel of love, it's always there. Classic moments beyond compare.
Welcome back to The Golden Thread, Lessons from Classic TV. I'm your host, Bob. These episodes are brought to you by the Classic TV Preservation Society, founded by Herbie J Pilato. There's a particular kind of fear that doesn't look like fear. It looks like enthusiasm. It sounds like confidence. It smiles too widely and nods too quickly. And underneath it all is a quiet panic that asks, if I'm honest, will I still be wanted? That's the space that this story lives in. Lucy Ricardo is thrilled when she's offered the chance to appear in a television commercial. Not just excited, validated. Someone has chosen her. Someone believes she can sell something, carry something, represent something. And from the very beginning, you can feel how much that matters to her. But there's a catch. The product she's supposed to promote isn't just any product. It's a health tonic. Vitamita Vegemin, loaded with alcohol and wrapped in glowing promises. Lucy is told it's good for her. She's told it's harmless. She's told it's exactly what she should be drinking. And so she does. Over and over again. What makes this episode endure isn't just the comedy. It's the pressure underneath it. Lucy wants to do well. She wants to be liked. She wants to prove she belongs in that space, under those lights, speaking directly to an audience. And every time she takes another spoonful, she's swallowing more than the tonic. She's swallowing discomfort. She's swallowing doubt. She's swallowing the instinct to say, this isn't right. But she keeps smiling because the show must go on, right? As the filming continues, Lucy's speech begins to loosen, her movements grow unsteady, and her carefully rehearsed lines start to drift. She tries desperately to stay professional, to hold on to the script, to keep control, but the truth has already begun to surface. Not because she chose honesty, but because she could no longer contain the cost of pretending. And that's where the golden thread tightens. When we perform instead of tell the truth still finds a way out. Lucy isn't trying to deceive anyone out of malice. She's trying to survive approval. She believes that if she just follows instructions, if she just does what's expected, if she just keeps smiling, she'll be okay. But the body keeps its own ledger. The voice begins to slur, the balance disappears, the mask slips, and suddenly, everyone can see what Lucy has been trying not to feel. What's so human about this episode is that Lucy never sets out to lie. She sets out to please, and pleasing, unchecked, becomes its own kind of dishonesty. She doesn't want to disappoint the sponsor. She doesn't want to lose the opportunity, and she doesn't want to admit discomfort. So she trades truth for performance. And the trade is expensive. There's a moment right in the middle of the chaos where Lucy is still trying to do it right. Even as everything unravels, she clings to the script. She keeps repeating the words she's been given, even though they no longer match reality. That moment is funny, and it's also devastating. Because how many times have we done the same thing? Kept repeating the lines we were taught, kept showing up in roles that no longer fit, kept endorsing things that didn't sit right in our gut, all because we were afraid of what would happen if we stopped. The episode doesn't punish Lucy for this. Not really. It lets her unravel gently, publicly, absurdly, until the performance collapses under its own weight. And when it does, there's relief mixed in with the embarrassment. Because the pretending is finally over. The golden thread here isn't about alcohol or advertising or television. It's about the cost of saying yes when your whole being is whispering no. It's about what happens when approval becomes more important than integrity. When fitting in becomes more important than being honest. When the role becomes more important than the person inside it. What saves Lucy isn't competence, that's for sure. It's exposure. Once the performance breaks down completely, there's nothing left to protect. No image to maintain. No script to follow. And in that collapse, there's a strange kind of freedom. The truth is out. And the world doesn't end. That's the part we often forget. We imagine that honesty will destroy us. That telling the truth will cost us everything. That saying, this doesn't feel right, will close every door. But more often than not, the real damage comes from continuing to swallow what hurts us, smiling while we do it. So here's the thread to carry with you. If you have to numb yourself to keep going, something is wrong. Your body knows. Your voice knows. Your silence knows. And no matter and no amount of applause is worth the cost of losing yourself in the performance. Lucy's breakdown is played for laughs, and rightly so. But beneath it is a kindness that classic television understood deeply. People don't fall apart because they're weak. They fall apart because they've been strong for too long in the wrong way. So if you find yourself smiling through discomfort, repeating words that don't feel true, or playing a part that asks you to betray your own instincts, pause. That pause isn't failure. It's honesty knocking. Answer it. Thank you. Thank you for joining me for episode 27 of The Golden Thread. Next time we'll stay with this idea, the difference between who we are and who we perform, and explore what happens when authenticity finally gets its turn. Until then, choose truth over performance. Your voice deserves to be sober, steady, and your own. See you next time. Later, Gators.
Walking down the lanes of yesterday, where laughter echoes and hearts don't stray.